Dark and difficult times lie ahead. Soon we must all face the choice between what is right and what is easy.
Well, it looks like the attacks that I get on my channel, which in all fairness aren't that often, but it looks like they are continuing. I've had a few copyright complaints which I've dealt with, as you know, which seem to have been malicious because they have been allowed after the whole pissing about process of going through the copyright counterclaim process. But now it seems as though somebody's trying to pick on my channel for, this time, privacy complaints. Now you can see on screen there are two emails, one that was sent on the 15th and one that was sent on the 16th from YouTube support team. RE case study, dear police abusing powers, this is to notify you that we've received a privacy complaint. So let's have a look at the one from the 15th first of all. So 3 days ago, dear police abusing powers, this is to notify you that we've received a privacy complaint from an individual regarding your content. Then they've got a link to the particular video, and the information reported as violating privacy is at 0:26 to 0:46, so 20 seconds worth of video. It says we would like to give you an opportunity to remove or edit the private information with the content reported. After 48 hours of this notice, we will review the complaint for potential violations of our privacy guidelines and consider restricting the content. Please note that you may not need to remove the content entirely in order to resolve the issue. YouTube offers a custom blurring tool which allows you to blur anything in your video, including individuals or information. For more information on the blurring feature, visit the Creator blog and the Help Centre. Potential violations may also occur in the title, description or tags of your video. YouTube offers metadata editing tools, etc, etc. We're committed to protecting our users, and we hope you understand the importance of respecting others' privacy when uploading videos in the future. Please remember not to post someone's personal information without their consent. Well, first of all, YouTube, I haven't posted anybody's personal information. In fact, as you guys watching this are going to see very shortly, although there are people in view in the video in question, I would be shocked. I would be astounded if anybody could actually be recognised from the footage. But we'll get to that in a few moments. Now the video in question is the woman pinned between cars in Hyde Park road rage incident. Now, I didn't respond because I looked at the video at the timestamp, which I'm going to show you shortly, which is 26 seconds to 46 seconds of the video. And I didn't think there was any need to do anything about it. And so, the following day, I had an email saying, this email is to inform you that a privacy complaint regarding the following content has been retracted and no further action is required on your behalf. And again, the video and the timestamp. So let's have a look, shall we?
Dark and difficult times lie ahead. Soon we must all face the choice between what is right and what is easy.
And we'll have a look. Remember, between 26, was it, and 46? 26 and 46. On Sunday the 11th of August, there was an incident in central London near to Hyde Park in which a woman in her 40s was pinned between two cars after a dispute with what is reported to have been a cab driver. Aid Thompson, 23 years old, is seen driving a Land Rover at the woman. Now, apart from the fact that when you do a copyright claim, you have a little box to put some information in, which is then passed on to the person who is using your copyrighted content to point out exactly where and what is copyrighted. Okay, so you actually have a text box you can type into. With regards to privacy complaints, you don't. You don't have anything that says this is this, you know, I'm the person in the, you know, blue hoodie, for example, or I'm the person looking out of the window on the 3rd floor, you know, as an example. So how do we know what we need to change and what we don't? Now, bearing in mind, we're on 48 seconds and they said quite specifically up to this point, 46. Now, yes, we do have a registration plate there. However, we go back to 26 and watch through. There's no, you know, they said it was from 26 onwards. So we have nothing, still nothing, still can't see anything, still can't see anything. No number plates visible, still no number plates visible. 40, 41 seconds, 42, 43, 44. So it's only when it gets to 44 that we can get a little glimpse of the number plate. Now, number plates aren't, let's face it, number plates aren't exactly private information, are they? At the end of the day, the reason they're on the car is to make them public so that cars can be identified should they need to be. In fact, if they were private, then there wouldn't be tools on the government website to allow you to check whether or not a car has MOT or tax or whatever it is. So if it's the case of this person who's moaning about their number plate, then first of all, they've lied, because it's not from 26 to 46, it's from 44 to 46 or slightly longer. So that's the first point. And secondly, as I say, it's not even private information. So do I need to edit it? No, I don't. If you want to hide, I mean, if it is you with the, you know, with the black Mercedes, if you want to hide the fact that you were there, then maybe that's because you shouldn't have been there. Then that's your problem. You know what I mean? It's not my problem, your problem. You're out in public, you're on a public road, okay, and somebody's videoed you. There is no expectation of privacy in a public road. In public or on a public road, unless, however, there was information showing a phone number or an address or something like that. Okay, so I'm pretty sure it's not the person with the Mercedes. Otherwise, they would have said from 44 seconds to, you know, I mean, that goes on for up to 1 minute and 10 seconds, and then we see it all again. So if it was something to do with the black Mercedes, then it would be an awful lot of the video that is infringing on privacy, which it isn't, because it's a number plate, not a private piece of information. Ultimately, what they're saying is one of these people here, let's go from 26, let's open this up and have a look, shall we? So from 26, well, there's a face here, but that is impossible to see who that is. So let's have a look through from 26 to 46. Absolutely no way on earth that you're going to see who any of these people are. Even if you know them, it's unlikely that you're going to recognise them from this grainy footage. Right, so we've gone past it. So there's that. Now I'm actually also going to zoom in. So we're going to watch this little bit again, and I'm going to zoom in as well to see if we can identify people from the footage. Because personally, I don't think we're going to. So now you've seen all of that, let's go back to my inbox. You've just seen the one here. No, you've just seen that one from 3 days ago. Now let's have a look at the one from yesterday, the 16th of August. Because even though it was retracted, and I clearly received an email saying it was retracted, I have the same privacy complaint again. So somebody has put a privacy complaint in, retracted it, and then they've resubmitted a privacy complaint again for the same video, for the same footage, for the same timestamp. Now, surely, as an organisation like YouTube that has got some of the, you know, it was part of Google, part of ABC Inc., I think they're called, largest company on the face of the earth, really. they can't, you know, sort out an email system that would verify, you know, would see if somebody's making multiple complaints or multiple privacy complaints about the same video over and over again. Surely they would have something in you know, a process that would identify that and stop it. Because yes, it does happen. Some people will constantly complain about somebody from the same IP address, for example. They might have different accounts, but it will come from the same IP address. And they will complain constantly about different things. Surely that should be flagged and looked into, but clearly not. So, yeah, I mean, at the end of the day, I don't really give a shit, to be honest. I'm not even asked about the fact that somebody's making a privacy complaint about what I've just shown you. But the footage is too grainy. There's no personally identifying information there. And let's face it, it's not like anybody was really doing anything wrong and should be ashamed of being there. Most of those people felt that they were helping. So why would you not want to be known for that? Not that you can be from my footage. It's not even my footage, it's someone else's footage. But not that you can be, you know, recognised in the footage. It's absolutely ridiculous. But, do you know what I say? I say bring it on. Keep complaining. Because it's fun for me. It gives me something to do, you know. And when I do eventually find out who you are, who keeps making complaints, then you do realise that because it's happened on more than 3 occasions, it's classed as harassment. So, you know, I might become a snowflake and call the police and tell them I'm being harassed. But other than that, fuck yeah. Quite honestly. And just for some fun, let's watch the video again, unedited. On Sunday the 11th of August, there was an incident in central London near to Hyde Park in which a woman in her 40s was pinned between 2 cars after a dispute with what is reported to have been a cab driver. Aid Thompson, 23 years old, is seen driving a Land Rover at the woman.
Good night, all.